for our outdoor story time today. I see some wonderful costumes, specifically looking at you, Sonic. That's awesome. I love your costume. I love that you dressed up this morning. I did little ghost buns in my hair. Can you say ooh? Alright, before we get started, we always start with a little intro song. So for this song, I need you to use your hands. Can you show me your hands? I'm going to need you to use your ears. Where are your ears? Are these your ears? Are these your ears? Are these your ears?
Yes.
Yeah. And I am going to need you to find your feet. Where are your feet?
Right here.
All right. So this is how this song goes. Oh, I forgot one special part though. So when I sing wiggle your waggles, you're gonna wiggle like crazy like this. Can you do that? All right, I think you're ready. So I wake up my hands with the clap, 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 clap. I wake up my hands with the clap, 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 and wiggle my waggles away. Wiggle them out, wiggle them out. Good. All right, where are your ears? Find your ears. You're going to wake up your ears by giving them a big tug. Can you do that? All right, let's see. I wake up my ears with the tug, 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 tug. I wake up my ears with the tug, 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 and wiggle my waggles away. Wiggle them out. All right, and last one, you're going to wake up your feet. How do you think you're going to wake them up? Giving them a big stomp, stomp, stomp. Can you do that?
Yes.
All right, let's try. I wake up my feet with the stomp, 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 stomp. I wake up my feet with the stomp, 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 and wiggle my waggles away. Good job. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Jasmine. She's going to be sharing our first story today.
Today, I have two stories for everyone. Who likes skeletons and who likes ghosts? Raise your hand if you like skeletons. Okay, okay. So we have, our first story is going to be about a skeleton. Ooh, so let's get started. So the first story is called Bonaparte Falls Apart. Ooh. Okay. Bonaparte was falling to pieces, and this really shook him up. Especially when he rode his bike, or played catch, or visited the doctor's office. Sometimes his bones rolled away, and it took him forever to find them. What will happen when school starts? Bonaparte asked his friends as his hand clapped to the sidewalk. I'm falling apart. Everyone will make fun of me. I have an idea, said Frankenstein, clicking Bonaparte's hand into place. Let's glue and screw your bones together. Ooh, do we think Frankenstein's idea is gonna work?
Yes.
Let's find out. So Frankenstein glued and screwed, and screwed and glued. But when he was finished,
I'm scared.
Bonaparte couldn't move. I can't walk, he said. Frankenstein had to do all his hard work. I have another idea, said Blackie Widow. I'll spin and pin a web around you. Do you think Blackie Widow's idea is going to work? Let's see. So Blackie Widow spins and pins and spins. But when she was finished, Bonaparte was all tangled up. I'm a mess, he said. Blacky Widow had to do all her hard work. I have the best idea of all, said Mamukula. I'll wrap and strap your bones in place. Oh, let's see if Mamukula's idea works. So Mamukula wrapped and strapped and wrapped. But when he was finished, Bonaparte couldn't see. Where is everybody? He asked in a muffled voice. Mamukula had to do all his hard work. Time passed, and Bonaparte was so worried about school that his head fell off. Oh no! Frankenstein picked it up and set it back in place. Before school starts, we'll bone up on other ideas, he said. We will leave no bone unturned, said Blacky Widow. No bones about it, said Mamukula. Let's see if the friends have any good ideas before school starts. But none of the ideas they came up with seemed just right. Until a dog ran by with a bone in his mouth. That bone lover would be perfect for Bonaparte, said Mamukula. So they ran after the dog. And brought him to Bonaparte. What a fetching dog, Bonaparte exclaimed. You can teach him to retrieve your bones, said Frankenstein. Bonanza, said Bonaparte. You are my bona fide friend. He named the dog Mandible, and he spent the next 2 weeks training him. When school started, Bonaparte was still a little worried about what the other kids might think. But Bonaparte was a home-running hit at recess, a jaw-dropping sensation at lunch, and a rib-tickling wonder at science class. Bonaparte could hang loose without anyone making fun of him. And this made him very happy. Clickety clack. Alright, and that's the end of our first story.
What song are we gonna sing? Let's see, do you want to sing about monsters? Or do you want to sing about witches? Or do you want to sing about ghosts? Which one do you think we should do? Ghosts? You want to sing about ghosts? Okay. So, this song is to the tune, The Wheels on the Bus. Raise your hand if you know The Wheels on the Bus. Oh, lots of us. But this one is called On Halloween. Who's excited for Halloween? Raise your hand if you're excited for Halloween. Alright, so let's sing this song so we can get ready for Halloween, yeah? Alright. The ghosts in the house say boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. The ghosts in the house say boo, boo, boo. On Halloween. Let's see, what do you think black cats say? What do you think they say? Alright, so let's see. Black cats in the house say mew, mew, mew. Mew, mew, mew. Mew, mew, mew. Black cats in the house say mew, mew, mew. On Halloween. Alright, the next spooky thing in this house is a spider. What do you think spiders do? They go creep, creep, creep. Can you do that? Go creep, creep, creep. Alright, so let's see. The spiders in the house go creep, creep, creep. Creep, creep, creep. Creep, creep, creep. The spiders in the house go creep, creep, creep. On Halloween. Last one. What do you think monsters do? They... What do you do? Stomp. Are you ready to stomp? Alright. The monsters in the house go stomp, stomp, stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp. The monsters in the house go stomp, stomp, stomp. On Halloween. Good job. Alright, so since we left off on monsters, I think we're ready to become monsters. Are you? Yeah? Alright. So to become a monster, you need to smack your claws, go smack, smack. You need to wiggle your warts, go wiggle, wiggle. You need to swish your tail, go swish, swish. And last thing, what do monsters do that's really scary? They go... Alright, so let's see. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws, smack, smack. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws, smack, smack. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws, smack, smack. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts, wiggle, wiggle. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts, wiggle, wiggle. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts, wiggle, wiggle. Alright, let's see. What do monsters have that we swish? What was it? Our tail. Ready? If you're a monster and you know it, swish your tail, swish, swish. If you're a monster and you know it, swish your tail, swish, swish. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, swish your tail, swish, swish. Alright, last one. I'm going to need to hear your roars. Are you ready? If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Oh, I think you can roar louder. Let's see. If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Alright, last one, real loud. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Good job, little monsters. Alright, Miss Jasmine, are you ready for the next story?
Okay, now let's start. Let's read Gustavo the Shy Ghost. Anyone know how to say ghost in Spanish? In case you don't know, I'll teach you really quick. It's fantasma. Fantasma. Can we say fantasma? Fantasma. Gustavo was a ghost. He enjoyed doing the normal things that paranormal beings do. Hacking through walls, making objects fly, and glowing in the dark. Wow, being a ghost sounds super cool. But there was nothing in the world that he loved more than playing the violin. Well, almost nothing. Gustavo was secretly in love with Alma, the prettiest monster in town. But he also had a problem. Ooh, what could Gustavo's problem be? Let's see. You see, Gustavo was so shy that some things felt incredibly difficult for him. And the worst part of it, making friends was terrifying. Gustavo had never dared to speak to any of the other monsters. He tried getting close to them in many different ways. But even when he was right in front of them, they just couldn't see him. Gustavo longed to be part of something. More than anything, he wanted to make a friend. I have to be brave. I have to let the others see me, he thought. So he decided to send a letter, a very special one. Dear monsters, I would like to invite you to my violin concert, which will take place at the Day of the Dead party next full moon at the cemetery. I would be thrilled to see you there. Gustavo the Ghost. As the days went by, Gustavo couldn't stop thinking. What if no one shows up? What if they don't like my music? What if they don't like me? Except tonight was the night, and this time he couldn't hide. Do we think the monsters are going to come to Gustavo's concert? Let's see. But not a soul had come. Oh no. So all alone, Gustavo did what he loved most. And the music made him happy. So happy that he glowed. Oh, how he glowed. Gustavo! We're so sorry we're late. We wanted to get you flowers, but we got lost instead. And then we heard your music. And we saw your glow. We really loved your concert. Would you like to hang out with us? Oh, so did the other monsters forget Gustavo's concert? No, they just got lost. From that moment on, Gustavo's life changed. And everyone discovered that even if he didn't talk much, he was the best at helping and protecting his friends. But mostly, Gustavo never stopped surprising them. And they never stopped loving him. And that's the end of Gustavo the Shy Ghost. Did you enjoy the story? Yeah.
And for our last song, I'm going to need your help because we're gonna make some witch's brew. You think you can help me make some witch's brew? Because I have a witch's pot. It is also called a cauldron. And you're going to help me name some very gross, creepy, crawly things that we're going to put inside the pot. And at the end, we're going to make some witch's brew, okay? So it goes like this. Boiling hot, boiling hot. What shall we add to the witch's pot? What do you think we should add first? Should we add a centipede? Okay, so when we add the centipedes, you're going to go like this. Can you do this? So, boiling hot, we'll add some centipedes to the witch's pot. Alright, let's see. Boiling hot, what shall we add to the witch's pot? What should we add? What next? Should we add, what should we add? A what? Worms, that's gross. Okay, are you ready? Boiling hot, let's add some worms to the witch's pot. Add the worms, Alright. I think we need 2 more ingredients, so let's see. Boiling hot, what should we add to our witch's pot? Make something gross, what should we add? Spiders? Okay, are you ready? Boiling hot, let's add some spiders to the witch's pot. Alright, last ingredient. Boiling hot, let's add some, what do you want to add? Gummy bears! Alright, boiling hot, let's add some gummy bears to the witch's pot. Alright, and that's all that we have for our witch's pot. Can you give it a big shake? And our witch's pot has some candy for you to take. So thank you for joining us for Outdoor Storytime. If you'd like some candy or my favorite fruit snacks, you can come and line up and get some treats, okay? Alright, bye!